Welcome back, Legion. Today I want to talk to you guys about finding the right training program for your goals. So I think it's important to first define what your goal is and understand that your training needs to reflect the goals that you've set. This is kind of the concept that another strength and conditioning coach called Dan John has actually coined, which is keep the goal the goal. For example, if you want to run a marathon, runners run. Doesn't mean that you can't do other training that could complement that goal, like you could go for a swim, but maybe we would use swimming as more of an active recovery as opposed to the main form of training to get fit for running. Realistically, the best way to get fit for running is to actually run. Obviously, there are some specifics that go along with it. There are different types of running, volumes, intensities, etc. But the idea is you would have a better chance of achieving your goal of running a marathon if you were doing predominantly running training. Okay? So this is kind of the concept of specificity, like there needs to be some specificity in your training. And this is one of the things that you should keep an eye on when you're undertaking a training program is how specific is it? Does it actually look like it's going to work towards my goals? If you like the program, but you're kind of achieving a bit of a different result, then maybe you need to reassess your actual goal, because maybe the goal you set out to do isn't actually what you want to achieve. So there is circumstances where you're loving a program, but you're not getting the results that you wanted, results in regards to the goal that you set out, but maybe it's giving you results in somewhere else. So maybe it wasn't actually the program, or maybe you chose the wrong program in the sense that it's not achieving your exact goals that you want. Maybe it's achieving other things. Potentially maybe you've just chosen the wrong goal to shoot for, or you've been unlucky and you think you've purchased a program, or you've got a program that's going to achieve a certain goal and it ends up doing something else for you instead. So looking kind of forward, the idea is to try and avoid finding these random programs, ones that either don't work at all or that achieve something different. So I've got a bit of a checklist for you guys that you can use when you're kind of deciding whether a program is going to be worthwhile for you to undertake. So the first thing is to kind of look for the success of others. So if someone has done this program before and it's achieved the goals that you want to achieve, there's a good chance that it's going to work for you. For sure, not everything works for everyone, but if there's enough people, like if there's 1,000 people who have done the program and out of 1,950 have achieved some pretty good results, I think it'd definitely be worth investing some time and effort and money into that program, because it's more than likely going to work for you. Out of context, it's going to be hard to know why the 50 people didn't work. Was it actually the program? Was it their commitment to the program? That's hard to know. But if the majority seem to have really achieved from it, then it's more likely that you're also going to achieve from it. Second thing on the checklist is write down your goals. So you know exactly what you want to achieve. So when you're looking for a program, you can use obviously your search engine and on Google and type in your goal or what you want to achieve, and then maybe those types of programs might pop up. So make sure that your goal is pretty clear and defined. Next thing is to find a good coach, so someone that is reputable. If they have some high-level qualifications, I think that's always a good start. It depends what you want to achieve, but a bachelor's degree in exercise science is an excellent start. It's a good standard. Check out some of their experience, so what they've done in the past, who have they worked with? Have they worked with athletes similar to you? Have they worked in the sport that you work in? How much experience do they have doing strength and conditioning and programming? What are their successes? Do they have some testimonials? Do they show evidence of success? they're the main things that you should be looking for. Definitely when you're undertaking some kind of specific training regime, you're looking to achieve a certain set of goals, I think we definitely need to reach out and get some help. Even us as coaches here will reach out and get help, and we'll utilize a lot of other resources to program for ourselves, because sometimes it's just a lot easier to get someone else to do it for you. And we work big on the if it's worked before, we don't need to reinvent the wheel, but we can make minor little tweaks to everyone's situation. So if you get the main meat and veg together, and there's these little extra little sprinkles on top that make it individualized to the person, then we can actually get the most out of that programming and give the person their best chance of achieving their goals. All right, guys, thanks for that. Cheers.